I feel like hurt people hurt people.
You have to be really sad in life to be a troll on social media.
At the end of the day, I just realized that it's not about me, it's about you, really. I know I didn't bleach my skin. I know I look good in my body, right? I put in a lot of work, so...
Your life just must not be that great for you to spend that much time saying hurtful things under people's comment section.
If you know you can't say something good in line with people's appearances, don't say anything at all because you don't know what people are going through. What if the lady has fibroid? They did that to Kourtney Kardashian Barker. She was going through IVF and a lot of people are, oh my God, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. Meanwhile, she was battling with her hormones. So, and it messed with her mental health as well. People really need to be kinder with their words and you should have zero opinions on people's bodies.
Even before getting body shamed on social media, I'm a realist. I have looked at my body and there were things about me that I did not like, not even because of what social media says, but I knew those things. It's just like someone saying, hey, you're beautiful. I've known I'm beautiful since I was 5.
Have I been body shamed? No, but I have been height shamed. A lot of people tell me, you're so small, oh my God, you look bigger in pictures. Why are you so small? Social media is a platform where everyone expresses their creativity, their personal lifestyle, and what they're feeling at the moment.
I'm definitely a millennial, so social media is new to me, but it has definitely come to stay.
It basically just shows you what is obtainable in all of its forms and then allows you to do whatever it is you want with.
Half the time it's fake, half the time it's real, but that's social media. It's just whatever you want to put out.
I use Instagram, but not a lot.
Instagram is what I am on the most.
Instagram, 100%.
I'm mostly on Snapchat for communication, Twitter for news, WhatsApp for group chats.
I don't know what goes on Snapchat. Facebook is boring for older people and whatnot, so it's basically Instagram.
TikTok, they have joy there. I like TikTok.
I do feel that social media has amplified the insecurities that some people feel.
You know, growing up and you get to see people's lives, you get to compare your life. Oh, are you doing so well? Oh my God, this person looks like they have all their stuff put together, their life put together, right? And you get to sit back and like, am I doing as much? Am I doing well? Am I growing as fast? Am I, back in life?
You post on social media and people will tell you, oh, you know you'd look finer if you were a little bit thicker. If your hips were a little bit bigger, you'd look finer. So there was a thing where I started to look for drugs.
We have this culture of just telling people, oh, you've put on weight, oh, you've lost weight, oh, you look skinny, or you look hungry, or you look this. I feel like people need to chill, especially to young people, because those things go with them for life.
So I took that drug. And it was so, I felt like the most useless person in the world because I couldn't do anything. You sleep a lot, you eat a lot. So and I had a very active job. So you eat a lot. I'm at work, I couldn't do so much and whatnot. But I kept taking it because the end goal was in mind.
The things I'm insecure about, I can't even do anything about it. For instance, I feel like my lips should be smaller. But then, what am I gonna do? It's genetics, there's nothing to do about that. Or I want to have more brown, caramel, golden lit skin.
I became sad. I had an eating disorder because I was obsessed with losing weight. So a lot, I would eat and then force myself to throw up because I didn't want my body to take those nutrients. But after a while, I started doing therapy and I won't say I'm confident, but I am okay with going about my daily activities. Toning, body enhancements, everything. I feel like it's just social media because if most people are not posting it, I won't see it, I won't want to do it. And
you have people who say, oh, I cannot be influencing for maybe a fashion and lifestyle brand and not look a certain way. So there's the pressure to look a certain way, maybe because of the industry that people work in. But there's also the pressure that people just see people look certain way on social media and want to just get things done. If you go to Lagos, you'll know what I'm talking about. everywhere you turned, BBL, it was raining BBL. And you're wondering why.
Cosmetic surgery has been existing since way back before social media. So I just feel like social media is the loudspeaker.
When you refer to social media, I'm sure you're not just talking about, you're not just restricting it to Facebook and all that, but on a general scale, yes, because it brought about the exposure. Cosmetic surgery is a part of, or let's say, a branch of plastic surgery. It just involves enhancement of people's look. You know, the other branch is what they call reconstructive surgery. And when you want to do that, that could involve the way the person appears. That's the face. It could go down to the breasts, could go down to even the buttocks. And then in recent time, an aspect of that cosmetic surgery has also branched into what is known as aesthetic medicine. Here in aesthetic medicine basically involves using needles, laser, and so on, just to improve looks. So where you have cosmetic surgery using surgical techniques, in other words, whenever you mention surgery, it means there will be a cut and it's more invasive.
I will not be doing plastic surgery as so far needles are involved.
I would like to get hip fillers and breast reduction surgery.
I'll get a lipo. If after I have kids and because I told you earlier, I like my stomach flat. After I have kids and I lose that, I know that I will not feel good about it.
People feel like they're overweight or they're beginning to sag, they go to the gym. That is that's body positivity. You're doing something about the way you want to represent yourself. I don't see why cosmetic surgery should be looked at differently, because it matters to them how they feel and they choose to represent themselves better.
I don't have that energy and the strength to go under the knife. I don't admire it. I rather hit the gym and enjoy the process of toning my body, losing fat, building muscle. That is my personal, choice for my body.
I don't have a problem with body enhancement surgery. Because I see it the way people see working out in the gym. It's like you feel like there's something you're not cool with and you want to fix it. With the gym, you're willing to put in the effort and work out. But there are people who are lazy who can put in the effort. They have the money. Then go get it done.
Literally every lady, one way or the other, has a way they enhance their look. So if you are enhancing yourself at level 1 and somebody is enhancing himself at level 10, why is the person at level 1 and judging the person that's pure hypocrisy.
People that go under the knife to get like the BBL, Botox, breast augmentation, lips filling, they go through a lot of pain and they have to constantly maintain it. A lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people have had infection, blood flow not circulating to their behind. It is crazy.
Certain procedures that shouldn't even come with complications such as death and so on. For whatever reason, it will happen. Now, the thing is, too many times, we're not careful enough to ask. Most cosmetic surgeries are elective, meaning that people go to do it, people choose to do it. But those ones that are not elective, where it becomes mandatory, the person needs it for survival, even those ones have their risk.
I had a surgery done, not body enhancement, like a life-saving surgery done 2 years ago. And when I was going into the theater, I was really scared. I literally actually didn't think I was going to come out, right?
This is Africa. We're very sensitive about death. So it's not time to begin to investigate and all that. No, but in fact, most times the person is dead. They just want to throw the person, bury the person. And that's okay because we respect all that. But if you begin investigating too many times, you'll find out that it has nothing to do with the procedure.
Like any procedure, also an aesthetic procedure can incur certain risks. Whenever you perform a surgery where you open the skin, there is a risk of an afterbleeding, of an infection, of a wound healing delay, of an asymmetry in size and shape, and this kind of things. Obviously, The goal is to minimize these risks by assessing the patient using the right technique and the proper trained surgeon. In general, aesthetic procedures, if done at the right environment with the right professional, using the right technology, is a very safe treatment option, and the patients can be happy about the results afterwards.
I've heard stories where people went under a knife, had a liposuction, and it went wrong, and they died on the table. It's the same thing with every surgery.
I don't think it has a lot to do with the patient. Some people have had poor experiences, some people have had better experiences. I think it has a lot to do with what surgeon you choose. Yes, I have done cool sculpting for the fun of it. So cool sculpting is where they try to freeze away tiny pockets of fat. So yeah, it was interesting to me. I mean, I'm not big on physical workouts. So I just wanted to see how the technology works. And then again, science is such an amazing thing to think you can target specific areas of fat and burn it out, you know. It's not really long lasting anyway, so I'm still fat. So yeah, I have to eat less and do veggies and take long walks because I cannot push on the kgs. That's just not me.
I have a friend of mine who is, I don't want to say her age, she's between 20 and 23. So have that in mind, she's really young. She is perfect, tall, beautiful, dark skin. And then she goes, I actually want to do my body. I don't feel like my behind is big enough. And my boyfriend says, oh, my stomach is not flat enough. And I see a lot of girls on social media who are lighter skin. So I actually want to tone my skin and then go under the knife. And I'm like, why?
Everybody who wants to perform the procedure to please somebody else. In my opinion, this is not a good motivation to undergo the surgery. So if you want to save your marriage, or if you want to keep your boyfriend or girlfriend by performing a procedure which you actually wouldn't do just for yourself, then it's a very bad motivation.
For plastic surgery generally, I feel like if you want to fix something about yourself, I don't judge people who do.
People are allowed to change whatever they want to change because you don't know where they are coming from, you don't know what they hear every day, you don't know what they see every day. So if a person wants to change anything about themselves, please go ahead, but just have lots of money. So we don't be seeing what I ordered versus what I got, you know, and stories like that.
There's a machine we have. I'll start with the minimally invasive ones, the least invasive. We have the Morpheus 8. This is a medical device, I'll call it that way, that you put into your face for wrinkles, for face contour sometimes. Not everywhere though. So you see some people have this very hypertrophied jaw, very large jaw. So Botox can actually slim your jaw, slim your jawline, and it takes away wrinkles. You have all these very wrinkles that you don't like. So yes, fillers and Botox do a lot of face restructuring even without surgeries.
My own thing for me with skincare is actually just enhancing like your skin as opposed to changing it. I don't encourage bleaching.
What I have on my face is a TCA peel. So I put on the peel for hyperpigmentation and texture. So that helps. So peels help with hyperpigmentation. You have dark spots. They help with texture. Your texture is rough. They help with wrinkles. They help with acne. And it depends on percentage of the peel, the type of the peel. All this matter. We can go as deep as the dermis, taking out all the dermis. That's done with a phenol.
Everybody has some form of blemish or something that they want to take off or remove and stuff like that. But I feel like the goal is healthy skin. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is just healthy skin. And when your skin is healthy, it looks better longer. So
sometimes, no matter the products you use, no matter the procedures, the minimally invasive procedures you do, it's not going to have that snapback, that stretchy snapback. So we advise you, get a facelift. What would a facelift do for you? So there are mid facelifts, there are full facelifts, there are neck lifts. So it raises the face and it tightens the muscles and skin, pulls it back, and then you're 20 years younger just from one procedure. So that's why it's very advisable. The risk of a facelift is just like the risk of any surgeries. The major risk you have with fillers are just it getting into the vessels and causing, it gets into the vessels, it can occlude your vessels, it can even get to the eyes and cause blindness. But that's when you don't take precaution. So that's the major risk of fillers.
Cleanse, tone, serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, 5 steps, that's all. And then for the other general body, exfoliate, very important. Use a very good bath gel. And
I really don't do much on my face. I make sure that I wash my face with detoxifier, and I have a serum and a vitamin C cream, and I have really good body creams as well. Those are the only things. I make sure my skin is good, dark and lovely.
I wanted to be darker when I was younger. I wanted to be like those dark-skinned models. But yeah, I love my skin. I feel like people should embrace what they have. I don't feel like lighter, like the media makes it seem, is better. Back in the day, it was a magazine that you would read, or you see like J-Lo on the front cover of a magazine. Now you get everybody that is posting every day on your phone. So literally you're seeing how perfect the whole world is, and it's right in front of you.
When it comes to cosmetic surgery, people should appreciate that it is also helping mental health.
We are so self-conscious. It's either you're on the slim side and you're extra skinny, or you're on the big side and you feel you have a big stomach. Just there's always something, the shape of our nose or how our skin tone is. It's always something that we don't feel good about ourselves.
When the primitive man discovered fire, I'm sure he was so excited. I'm sure they burned down some things. But after a while, they were able to manage it. And today, fire is both good and both bad. But all that matters is how do you harness it to achieve the desired results. That's the same thing with cosmetic surgery.